Hello and welcome to the adventures of Voxl and Stassi and Soldata or Mage. So we're here in the Overthere still, and it's been a day. Well, a day on and off. Let's just say that. I have last episode I think we were 32, and now we're 38.75, and yeah. So we did some leveling. Each of those levels was about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, give or take. And the biggest part of that was just getting mana, getting lots of mana. And we've just been sitting here. I moved over to the side where the Skyfire zone line is, but it doesn't really matter. I think the mobs are the same. I was hoping there would be a little bit higher level stuff over here, but I was not correct. This is the exact same mobs that I was getting when we were over Everthere. I think it was this one right here. I thought it, I thought it'd be different, but it wasn't. So it's been an interesting little time here. I've probably would have left it when I got 38 had I had my spells on me, and I was like, I don't want to go buy spells and go find somewhere else new right now. And then I was just like, I'll keep going. And then I hit pretty much everything is light blue except for a few blues now. So you could probably get 40 here if you wanted to, but I think 38's that magic number for this place. 39 is a magic number for necromancers. They get a new pet. The mage gets a new earth pet. So I figured that's like a good time to go look around for somewhere else to go. And when we get 39, go buy spells, whatever else we need. I think one of my characters is out of food, and I'm sick of summoning it every time I log on. So it's one of those things. And just mana. If I was going to add anything to this group, it would be a bard for sure. And that mirrors my the live version I have of this group right now. And I must say, I do not like pet tanking when I have to heal them. It is I don't know, I'm like keeping track of their health, right? And they just go down quite a bit. Like without the AAs and stuff that the pets have on live, when you get high enough level, I feel like the pets are probably too weak because they feel really weak here compared to what I experienced on live, especially the necromancer. I literally a necromancer plus a mercenary healer. You're good all the way to 120. You just upgrade your gear, a little bit here and there, and you're pretty much good to go. That whole series we did. We didn't really have a whole lot of trouble, except maybe at the pre-85, 75 to 85 area, where the mercenaries still was at the time the journeyman 1 versus the journeyman 5. But now all mercenaries don't have ranks, so I'm sure that's even easier now. But yeah, it's definitely been interesting. Like for a while there, the pets I was summoning were light blue for both characters. I was summoning, I'd get a new spell, and it was light blue, and I was like, oh man, this is terrible. The earth pet doesn't really tank much better than anything else right now. Which, in my mind, the earth pet is the tank, right? And he was just not tanking very well for most of the time. I'm using an air pet right now because I think that was the last pet I got. And before that I had a water pet, and I'm out of mana. And the water pet tanked just as well. I mean, like, it was blue versus light blue, but it still tanked just as well as the all the other ones. So it's just weird. You know, live's got the differences, right? And you know, I think about this time on live, you can start accessing the intricate defiant earrings, which can be pet power, which makes your pets even stronger, and all that stuff, like the enhanced minion. Oh, I don't even remember what the first one's called, but it's I think it's around this level you can start accessing the first one. Maybe it's a little bit higher, but it's it is definitely interesting. And one thing of really cool, so at 34 I got Venom of the Snake, and we'll pull this light blue right here with it, and it is just phenomenal. Now watch his health. You can see over here in this window here, you can see how much damage he takes per tick, but watch his health as I pull him. All I'm doing is pulling this guy. I'm not even doing anything else. I just put the spell on him and let him go. So he's at 63% when he got to me before I sent everybody else on it. And he takes 209 a tick. And for kind of like a retrospective, right? The mage hits for 510 with Cinderbolt right now. And that's one cast. Whereas I'm one casting, and in 4 ticks I've already beat the mage. And it's pretty crazy the amount of damage. The druid one is doing like well, she's nuking right now. She's doing about 176 damage per nuke, and she has a new nuke I think I'm supposed to go buy, but I didn't go buy her spells. So I gotta go buy her spells. So she has a new one that's I think 300 and something. But her damage is, it's on par for, you know, the utility, right? She's a healer. I think first and foremost, the druid is a healer, and the damage she does is, you know, extra to that. I was gonna try some charming with her and stuff like that, but I just thought it would be a little bit too much effort on my part right now, especially without a healer to heal her. And I've gotten really good at cleric enchanter kind of style charming, but like then again, the cleric is a dedicated healer to the enchanter, so it's really hard to die. But it's been a very you know, hasn't been very long. I mean, it's like 30 minutes a thing, and I've popped on throughout the day, you know, knocking out a level here, knocking out a level there, and this experience bonus has just really been nice, and it's been really good for these guys. Get them a little higher, but it works out also because these are like, I'm in a grind spot, right? I'm not doing anything interesting per se. It's just like, oh, same spot, pull. You know, pull 5 mobs, med for 10 minutes, pull 5 mobs, med for 10 minutes, over and over again. And I kind of like what I'm doing with the dings at the beginning of the episode, because otherwise, you know, we'd have a million episodes and the content would probably be less fulfilling for me anyway. And it's, I don't know, I use these as kind of like venting. like I'm probably gonna vent about some guild stuff in a episode or two, and how it's impossible to make everybody happy and stuff like that. But it's just, you know, it's a fun medium for just kind of showing a story, you know, where they go. I wanted to go to Dalinar, I think, is one of the places, but the shortcoming of this group here is they don't have a tank. As much as I would like to think that the mage pet is a tank, it isn't a tank. If I had a 40 warrior, he would be able to out tank that the earth pet without much effort. Just plain and simple. Now, I would say, you know, he probably doesn't do as much damage as the earth pet, because the earth pet, or not the earth pet, this pet here is hitting for 40. 40 a pop right now, I believe. Yeah, he's hitting, he triples for 40. So he does a lot of damage. In fact, he probably does almost as much damage as druid dots without even nuking. So damage-wise, the mage provides a lot of damage, but I don't know how sold I am on it. I guess I'm so used to mercenaries and stuff on live where I can just ignore the healing aspect of everything and just play, and that's kind of fun. So this makes me have to think a little bit more, which is, you know, it's a good thing, right? I have to make sure that the druid still has mana to heal, and I can't just go out. But it's sometimes, I don't know, unless I'm using her dots, she doesn't lose mana. I'm casting this nuke every. It's like, I think I have the macro I have for that key press is like assist, cast, sit. I think it is. Check here. Oh no, I got an auto inventory in there for some reason. Yeah, it's only two casts after the assist. I might make that 3 and just change the timing a little bit, so I don't have to hit the button as many times, right? And she doesn't. She's 100% mana right now, and she hasn't really lost any mana unless I do dots. Oh my gosh, these mobs are so far away. So I'm hoping to do Emerald Jungle is the goal for next episode. Is we're gonna go to Emerald Jungle. The druid can port us directly there. I just gotta go buy spells, and we'll do that. We'll go there, mess around. I'd like to see if we can get 39 in Emerald Jungle, and then go inside of City of Mist at 40, and see if we can get 45 in City of Mist. That is my where I'd like to be. It's so hard for me not to just go get my my warrior, my cleric and enchanter, grab these 3 guys, get them 7 keys, and just wham bam, you're 60. Because my warrior just destroys this stuff, and I mean they're gonna be 40 here pretty soon, and they'll be able to group with them and get experience. And it's really hard not to. It truly is. I really want to get these guys, you know, not done, but to that point where I can go do things with them. I have a bunch of quests I have lined up that I want to do with them. I want to do the necromancers, the necromancer 1.0 epic. There's a hat you can get from the necromancer guild, and for Ixar I want to do that quest. I want to do the mage epic quest, druid epic quest. I have the platinum ring for the Apollo, so I want to finish that. But you know, I can't leave Kunark at the moment, except to buy spells, and so you know, I'm kind of at that. All right, I'm done with Kunark kind of thing, right? Velos launches in 2 weeks, so I'll be excited in that, but then I'll become busy with my other characters at that point. I'll have to grind up armor and all that kind of stuff to get them to the next level. And I've been trying out different combinations. That's kind of really what this is all about, right? Is trying different things. Like this trio here on live works really well because you can have 2 healer mercenaries and the pet will never die. Neither pet will die with 2 healer mercenaries. The necro pet can tank with 2 healer mercenaries. And then you throw in like a wizard for DPS. But I think I had a bard, made it a quad, I guess, instead of a trio. And the bard really supplements this group significantly. But without a real tank, I don't know why I don't like healing the pet. I don't know, something about it just annoys me. Doesn't feel as real. But you know, that's how it is sometimes. And we did get we got collarbones at one point. I don't know if I used that before this, but I've been using it as soon as I got it. I'm kind of sick of buying these are greater conch pots, but the mana clarity potions from the shop. So I'm probably gonna be, you might see my enchanter sitting with us in an episode or two. Just because I want clarity, and I don't want to have to keep buying these things, right? And yeah, there we go. We hit 39, so I think that gives us a new pet. Yeah, it gives us expel undead, drain spirit, and malignant dead. Alright, let's summon this thing real quick and check it out. Expel undead, drain spirit, and so drain spirit is a new life tap, and on live you have so much mana. The life taps don't you don't even notice them, honestly. But here it feels terrible. Malignant dead. Alright, so these are little macros I set up. Mem spell slot 8, malignant dead. So you can see I have augment dead memorized now. I just click that, and it automatically memorizes the spell. So let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Of course I fizzled it. Jeez. Alright, and it's time to regen. The druid got regen. This is one of the reasons why I like the druid, right? They get regen, they get group regen, group sow, and all this stuff, plus the ports. Now you'd say, oh, shaman get those too, minus the ports, but ports are fun. You get around quicker. I'm always logging on my wizard to port my warrior around. It just saves me time, and save time is like, you know, more time to do the other things, right? More time to farm, more time to grind, more time to, you know, do other, all kinds of different things, right? So let's see here. He's a light blue. See, that's terrible. He's a level 33 pet. So I don't know why. The last one I got was blue. This one is light blue. It might just be a thing. I remember on live, I think a lot of the pets were light blue until I got the earrings and stuff like that. So it could just be this. All right, that is done. Yeah, I gotta go buy the rest of his spells. But let's go here. So I got some conch pots. Let's keep going for just a little bit longer. I'd like to get closer to 40, but I want to see how this pet does. So the last pet was, this one was hitting 33, 24, 33, 27, 33. All right, 33 looks a bit about where he was. So let's get some mana here. Let's get one of these, here, let's get these cockatrices. Silly goat. He didn't. I have him guarded so if I get hit, he doesn't like immediately attack and mess the pole up. Alright, send him in, send the mage pet in. Alright, so he hits for 37. 7 is the highest I've seen. I'm not impressed. He's got more hit points now, but let's get this one here. Definitely need more mana. That has been my number one bottleneck for doing anything. That's why these episodes take so long. It takes 30 minutes to level just because I don't have enough mana. All right, there we go. 39. That's the new high. 39. I bet he probably could hit 40. He needs strength. I don't really want to buff him with strength for my... Oh, you know what? I did. Never mind. I was gonna say I didn't augment him, but I did. Here's another one. Let's grab him. And of course, I got hit on the way in. 39 seems to be where it's at. So he might, what was that? He might triple for 39. That might be like a best slot. The mage pet is just superior when it comes to petting, but necro pet is still workable. I got all the way to 120 with a necro pet, so it's doable. It's just those mercenaries really carry you. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything higher than 39 on this guy. Yeah, doubled for 39. Whereas the mage pet like triples for 40. So pretty big difference there in damage. All things considered, right? And the pets pretty much can kill this stuff without me really doing anything. Mage just nukes once. I had to lower her nuking significantly because she was taking aggro. She still does take aggro on everything because it's such a large amount of damage right away, and without a real tank, they can't really go crazy. The pets just don't have that aggro factor that a Shadow Knight or a warrior would have. There's a trick you can do, but that's just gonna get the pet kill. Alright, there we go. Look at that bolt just fly and dive down. And boom. There we go. Alright. I think that's a good little summary episode of where we're at, right? So it's still experience bonus. It is Sunday night. Or Monday morning, I don't know. It's like 1 a.m. And yeah, it's Monday. So I have the day off today. I'm gonna keep working on this probably throughout today and tomorrow. Or the rest of today. And see how far I can get with these guys. After this, I'm gonna go buy spells, get them all prepped up with whatever resources they need, right? Food, water. I bought enough on this guy, but apparently the other guy's not so much. And then from there, we're gonna go to Emerald Jungle. So next episode will be somewhere in Emerald Jungle. We'll probably be outside the City of Mist, pulling gorillas and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. And see if we can get 40. We could probably get 40 here, but as you can see, the experience really drops down now. It's easier. I could probably just run around and have the pets kill everything, but it's just not worth my time. especially with experience potions and experience bonuses. You want to be killing even cons, yellow cons, maybe red cons that are like just red, right over that yellow threshold, and whatnot. So Emerald Jungle is where we're gonna head, and then City of Mist for the next few episodes. But let's see, where am I at? There we are. There we go. So thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.